Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Dragon Age Origins. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as we leave our intro, basically. Our own personal history here in the Alien Age. The Elven Alien Age. They don't even give it a name, it's just the Alien Age, because apparently there's many.
This is the best thing for you, dear.
It is.
But we're all sad to see you go.
I am not. Actually, my character is not sad at all. He's very happy.
Maybe this will be for the best.
I hope that everybody else is okay, though, because, well, we did kill apparently the son of like, maybe, I mean, if this is like a monarchy situation where the son, or I suppose at least the children inherit the throne or whatever, then we kill the heir to the throne. Let's go in here into Alarit's place. He never told us about the elves.
You should go quickly.
You
just
jerk.
know that we're all going to miss you.
You are definitely not gonna miss me. You keep putting me up. I asked you for things to buy, and you said no, we should go. I asked you about the elves.
Quieter without you around.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not loud. Okay. Yeah, we need to go to Shiani and probably see how she's faring, because we're not gonna be here for a while. Hey, Sirion.
If this is what the Maker has planned for you, then I guess it's for the best. Your mother would have been pleased.
Would she, though? You're not pleased?
I just wish there was another way. I dreamed of grandchildren, family gatherings, and... I'm sorry, this isn't helping.
You're right, it's not.
Take care, my son. Be strong and wise. And, well, you know.
And wise.
We'll all miss you.
And wise. My character's not wise. He's a know-it-all, balls to the wall kind of guy. Except for the wolf stealth part.
There you are.
Hi.
Nessiara, your betrothed has returned.
That's not...
I'll be right there. Thank you. For me, for Saurus, for everything. I'll never be able to repay you. Well, I'll leave you two alone.
Thank you, Valora. What happens now? Your father said you're becoming a Grey Warden. You're leaving, aren't you?
I guess it would be selfish of me to say that she could come with me. She probably will have a better life here. I don't know, though, because we never did get married. So, like, if she's part of the family already, which I think she is, maybe, then maybe she is in for, I suppose, a good life ahead of her. I don't know. Nessiara, I'm sorry.
For what? Saving my life? Being selected for one of the world's most noble callings? I'll be all right. Maybe Valora and I will start a business. I guess we'll never know what might have been. Your friend is waiting. Be safe out there.
Oh wait, that's not Saurus. That's not the friend she's referring to. Right. Hey, Shiani.
You took all the responsibility for what happened. You're amazing, you know that?
No, you're amazing. You're the one that's holding up after all. Like, she's just... it's just this big-headed buffoon. It's fine. You're amazing. How are you holding up?
I'm alright. As far as the others know, Vaughn just roughed me up a bit. I just don't want them treating me like some fragile doll. I love you, cousin. Make us proud out there.
Love you too, Shiani.
Make her watch over you.
Mm-hmm. So, my friend? Why didn't they say cousin? More importantly, where the heck... Well, I guess... what's his name? Soren? Whatever. I guess he's also my cousin. So I don't know who that was. We have a marker over here. That's you. Oh, no, that's my home. Yeah, I guess I said my goodbyes to everybody that matters so far anyway. Everybody left. As soon as they realized there wasn't going to be a wedding, they're like, I'm out of here. Hi.
Maybe this will be for the best.
Mm-hmm. Talked to you already. Well, let's get out. And let's, well, start the first chapter, I suppose. Ooh, no, before we do that, we are going to level up. Save the game. And let's see. So, I will want Cunning is good. Let's see. Cunning determines how well a character learns and reasons. Most skills such as herbalism and combat tactics require a quick mind to master. An observant eye can more easily find weaknesses in enemy armor. Rogues benefit most from this statistic, as their class abilities and special attacks rely on subtlety and reading the target, not raw strength. Unfortunately, I can't really see... or not immediately see anyway. That's definitely not here. Tactics, that's the AI. Yes, it's good, thank you. Survival. No, that's a different thing. So it's gotta be stealing, right? But then that's an ability. Look at that. Requires it's got a cooldown. That's from stealing from people. That's not lockpicking. Combat tactics can formulate strategies quickly in battle and consequently gains a combat tactics slot. Now that's interesting, and I might want to go with that for right now. We'll see. Let's. That's not how we level up. That's how we do that right there. So I might want to go with dexterity. Might want to go up on constitution a little bit as well. So I'll bring my cunning up by 1, and I'll bring my dexterity up by 2. And then we'll figure things out as we need them. So below the belt is an attack, deft hands. All rogues have some understanding of opening locks. That's right. Why couldn't I find this? Why am I... Why do I... Oh my god. Yeah, deft hands is what I'm going to go with. Because we have already missing out. It's probably just... It doesn't matter. I hope it didn't matter that we missed that bit. And that's that. That's our level up. Come on, Duncan. Let's go.
Are you ready to go?
I realize he's my superior. I am.
Good. Then we leave for Ostagar immediately.
Ostagar awaits
We will be
us.
traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen, I didn't expect a
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
I'm not sure you'll be shedding any blood with those buckets on your shoulders right there. The moment you lift your arm, it's just gonna knock yourself off. Out, I should say, not off. I'm Baylor, Your Majesty.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I see you're an elf, friend. From where do you hail?
From whence do I hail? I'm from Pedantic Land, that's where I'm from. Nowhere in specific, from one of your Alliance ages, naturally. Let's go with that.
Tell me, how is it there? My guards all but forbid me going there.
Yes, yeah, I'm sure you're a very responsible ruler. I actually didn't know he was the... I thought he was the king of somebody else, somewhere else. Yeah. Yeah, I killed an Arl's son for raping my friend. Oh, apparently it's not about entertaining, as they put it before. It's... Yeah, we're acknowledging what happened. Yeah, that's what happened.
You... What?
I did?
Your Majesty, I would not have put it so bluntly. There are events in Denerim you should be aware of.
So it seems. I will hear more about this matter later. For now, we have a war to attend to. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
Your welcome means nothing to me, human lord. We'll see about that.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
I'm a little bit confused I suppose the Grey Wardens just, you know, are working together with the Crown to fight the Blight, the Darkspawn. I mean, I imagine, because it sounds like he's just the leader here. I mean, he is the king, but I don't know how, you know, the politics of this and just the hierarchies and all this sort of stuff. I didn't realize things were going so well. It sounds like the Blight is almost over. You sound very confident of that. Let's say that.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty,
Be wary.
I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
Overconfidence.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
He makes it sound as if he's not just gonna write whatever he likes, including an archdemon. 2 archdemons, by the way. And a third one, but the other one was a little bit
What the king
smaller.
said is true.
Is what I'm gonna
They've
write.
won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Okay. Yeah, but you don't sound very reassured. Let's see, he didn't seem to take Darkspawn very seriously. That's true. Yeah, let's go with that.
True. Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Well, you didn't say feeling, did you? You said, I know. So why? How do you know? Can I go with that? What would you have him do? Then we should move quickly. Why not? He seems to regard the Grey Wardens highly. Does he? I mean, I suppose maybe. You could if he were not such a fool. Yeah, let's go with that.
You must not speak of the king so. He is over-eager, perhaps, but he is also one of the few Grey Warden allies.
Oh,
Our
allies,
numbers
okay.
in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference.
That's...
To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
That's a lesson in politics that my character is not going to take to heart. Also, he didn't really drive that point home very hard. I understand what he means, though. If he's just grasping on to whatever allies he has, and if that means just groveling, well, not necessarily groveling, but not being harsh or not criticizing, then that's a good thing. And besides, the king doesn't come across as a jerk at all. Actually, just comes across as a fool. But you know, we can be fools and be nice. So not a jerk, just overconfident. Of course, what I was going to say is that it's a slow and insidious killer. You saw that reference coming a mile away. It's all fine. So, what do you mean? What ritual, though? This joining ritual. What?
Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining in order to become a Grey Warden.
A Witcher, you mean?
The ritual
Oh, sorry.
is brief,
yeah, right.
but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
Okay, yeah, because I was like, this is an isolated castle. There's few of them. They're all here, and yeah. So I was the parallels there with The Witcher were already a little bit not on the nose, because I'm sure it's not meant to be a direct parallel. Just coincidence maybe, or just a commonplace thing in fiction, or just me looking at patterns. But no, there's a secret preparation thing that yeah. So why is it secret, by the way?
The joining is dangerous.
Oh, like The
I
Witcher.
cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until then, you must trust that what is done is necessary.
I like it. If it means, yeah, wonderful. Well, no, actually, wait. But what do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready,
I know that name.
seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
As you please. And it also helps that we have swords at our backs. Especially short swords. Why would I have that at my backs? So how would I put them there in the first place? Because that's the biggest problem. We have like the loudest intro right now. Cha-cha-cha! In the mountains, much like Kaer Morhen. Yeah. It's all in ruins, much like Kaer Morhen. Yeah. It looks way too overbuilt for the garrison it has right now, just like Kaer Morhen. Kaer Morhen didn't have statues though, and for a lore reason. But these probably are here for lore reasons. Can you imagine if these things... I hope so. Games used to care for that. Not so much these days, because graphics, you can just have graphics look pretty and just put statues to look pretty. But back like in the day of Soul Eater... Is it Soul Eater? Soul Reaver, not Soul Eater. Soul Eater is the different thing. Of Soul Reaver, well... That's the one I was thinking of, but I was going to think of other examples I can't think of anymore, but that's fine. But for Soul Reaver, I feel the second one is the one I played. I didn't play the first one. The second one is just an amazing game, and like every little detail, like every little thing has a meaning, and has its attention to detail down to the statues that the game has, and the columns, and how they're broken, and all that sort of stuff. I wonder if there's similar detail here. I wouldn't think it would be too difficult to think up all of that. Maybe it's all in the journal, as we got a bunch of it as well.
Yes.
Yes, we are getting beef bone. Beef bone? Gifts. You have found a gift. You can give it to one of your party members by opening the inventory screen, switching to the party member, then right-click on the item, selecting gift to the from the radial menu. We actually have a radial manual here. A manual? Sure. Oh, we got the stuff from Soren. Sorry's. The other guy. Equip, inspect, equip, destroy. That's not a gift, a gold ring. The beef bone is. Is it a beef? Oh my god. Why is the beef bone? What is that? But at least we have a right click menu, which is good. A shoulder of beef with bone attached. Is that how? Oh my god. To a non-native speaker, all the language surrounding food is weird. A shoulder of beef. Sure.
Maker watch over you, my lord.
It's not a shoulder of cow. A shoulder in the first place. Like, what? I don't know. It's all very foreign to me. It is literally foreign to me. I can't go in there, can I? Let's right-click. Can't. Yeah, can't go over there. Yeah. It's like talking about food with people who... well, in any other language apart from my own, is very difficult.
I'm off.
I just stop at every single mention of every single thing. Even basic things like sauce, I guess. Like, the very word sauce doesn't exactly mean what my own mother tongue word means. We got elf fruit. I'll take that. And we got experience, because we're awesome. And, got more elf fruit over there. Why was that in the back? That's weird. Is it randomized? Maybe it's randomized. Hi. That's just soldiers.
Maker watch over you, my lord.
Yes. They for sure will. Let's see. Yeah, it's just very big. All in ruins, obviously. What a shame. I was looking at the ruins and I was like, oh, this is actually very realistic. They're relatively well done and all that. You see this archway? It's broken in a relatively realistic way. That one over there, right above my head, is not. Because the stones would just fall. The reason an archway works, and the reason it exists in the first place, is to hold the stones and the weight on both sides. One side breaks, it all collapses. It doesn't all collapse, but it... like, the column can stand, even though it is a little bit on the difficult side. Hello! They are really cool helmets, I like them. But yeah, it's a common thing. So I'm not holding it against the game or anything. Hello, are you Alistair? You're not Alistair. I don't want Alistair right now. Can I go out? I can't go out. Okay. I'm a prisoner already. It's fine. It's just gameplay constraints. Alistair? Nope. Tower guard. The tower... oh, no. Don't be off. I wanted to click on this guy.
The Tower of Ishal is off limits. The men stationed inside are securing it now.
What's the Tower of Ishal?
I think they used it once to watch for wilders coming out of the forest.
Oh, really? Why is it off limits?
By orders of Teyrn Loghain. The tower is being secured by his men to be used during battle. I'm told they discovered some lower chambers, and they don't know how far down they go, so for now, everyone's to stay out.
Lower chambers?
I didn't see anything like that when I was there, but who knows?
It's a pretty large ruin, this whole thing.
Goes back to the time of the Tevinter Imperium. Dwarven make. That's probably why it's still standing.
Oh, yeah, right. Probably why it's so tall as well. You know, the Dwarven, famously tall people. I should go.
Make us speed your steps.
Although, of course, probably inspired by the drawings. I actually don't know who did the drawings. It might have been Tolkien. Of Dwaroldelf in the mines of Moria, the famous city of the dwarves, founded by Turin, son of... Was it Turin? Toldur. I don't remember. Yeah. My Tolkien lore is failing me there tremendously, actually. But you'll see the... Yeah, these big archways and the way they look remind me a lot of at least in the movie, you can see basically the same principles of just huge, tall, vaulted ceilings inside and all that. And that's the city. That's the whole well, that's not the city right there. That's just part of it, but...
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
I am, and you must be a part-time voice actor who was hired just for a side character. A pleasure to meet you.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Maybe he's not. Maybe he's a full-time. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Where's Duncan's tent?
Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment.
Okay.
Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now.
I'm looking for a Grey Warden named Alistair.
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
Gotcha. So I'll head anywhere but north. Tell me about Ostagar.
Used to be a fortress a long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Teyrn Loghain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Don't sing dead cats. Why are you hitting somebody important in the first place? Wait a minute. That's the other way around. Anyway, is there anywhere I can get supplies?
Quartermaster. He's just a bit to the northwest.
Okay. In the King, where's he?
Probably in his tent. He and Teyrn Loghain are on the southwest side of the camp. The King likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguard. Drives Teyrn Loghain wild, that does.
So the Circle of Magi is here? Probably should know what that is.
A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it.
You know, the world of The Witcher also has this Circle of Mages. Actually, don't know the name of that. They're pretty important. They're also unaffiliated with any government. Although, you know, officially unaffiliated. That's what makes them interesting. They all, like, have their own allegiances and things. Do I hear dogs barking, by the way? I thought it was... Yeah, I do.
This is Ferelden, isn't it? The King has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds.
What do you mean?
These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
Still 12 out of 10. What do you mean Ferelden, after all? Does this land have more dogs than normal?
Go on, then.
Or is the only land that has dogs?
Good luck to you, then.
I I can't even, like, my voice, just my words just stuttered. Just stop it. I can't speak. Just so shocked I am to know that dogs can only be really expected to be found in Ferelden, which is, I assume, the country. Also, he said this used to be a fortress, which is a nondescript word for what this is. I would say this is a castle, as long as it has walls anyway. A fortress would be, as far as I know, the distinction there being that it is not meant for leaving from, you don't leave in a fortress, although it's all very shades of gray rather than black and white definitions of what a castle and what a fortress is. Although, what do you mean used to be? It still is. One of the coolest things, well, a really, really cool thing from A Song of Ice and Fire That's also where A Game of Thrones came from. That's a series of books that exists there. Is this castle that's all in ruins, but there's still bits of the castle standing, mainly the watchtowers, and they work to defend based on just the positioning of the castle. It's like in a moat, and it's got this whole thing. And those towers alone still comprise the castle, and they call it still Castle of whatever. I don't remember the name. I should know, but I don't. And it's just 3 towers standing in the middle of a swamp, but they protect the passageway, or the causeway. It's like a causeway through the thing. Anyway, let's have a chat with the King's Guard over here.
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now.
Neither is a texture for the door. Tell me about the king. You must see him a lot.
I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Teyrn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
Well, we'll see in the coming battle, I guess.
That's how the Teyrn feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Teyrn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
The Teyrn here, I think, might be the mages. The queen, though.
She's the Teyrn's daughter.
Oh,
he
right,
wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it.
Okay, well, I guess...
As you wish.
I can't press you on that, so... Yeah, that texture is just... They forgot about it. No, they didn't. It's been lost to the ages. This is an old game, after all.
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now.
I know. Do you know where the king is?
I believe he's with the Grey Wardens in camp, drinking. He holds them in high regard, you know, as his father did.
Oh, I suppose.
As you wish.
Okay, moving on. And actually, end the episode, because we're out of time for the day. So, let's continue. Let's move on. Next time. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Dragon Age Origins. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.